Today's story is The Christmas Forest by Miss Rose, illustrated by Helda, Clara. Have you heard of the Christmas Forest? It is a magical place in Peppermint Peaks near the North Pole. The place is covered with ice and snow all year round. It is a fun winter wonderland for children who live there. Santa Claus also lives nearby. Every Christmas Eve, he would fill the Christmas forest with toys, books, candy, and many other presents. The children would then wrap themselves in warm clothes to pick presents for their loved ones. Everyone knew that they would receive presents on Christmas Day, so no one thought about getting some for themselves. But one day, a visitor came to Peppermint Peaks. He was a child dressed in warm clothes, and his face was hidden by a wool scarf. He was sipping tea at a restaurant when he heard about the town. "Why do you take presents for others from the forest?" asked the stranger. "Why not take presents for yourselves?" "What a splendid idea! Here's a mug of milk on the house for that," the restaurant owner said. "Oh, it's nothing," the stranger said, as he accepted the owner's gift. Soon, everyone decided to get presents for themselves. Everyone was happy except for a little boy named Tommy. "I can't do that," he thought, as he looked at his sister Grace, who sat in a wheelchair. It would be difficult for Grace to go to the forest herself. "I will get a present for Grace. I don't want a present. It's enough for me if Grace is happy," Tommy thought. On Christmas Eve, everyone went into the Christmas forest to pick presents for themselves. But little Tommy was determined to bring back a doll for Grace. The next day, everyone was shocked. The presents had all turned into dust. They were confused and turned to Santa Claus to find out why. Santa Claus greeted everyone in front of his house as a little girl asked, "The presents we got all turned into dust. Why?" "Is there anyone whose present did not turn into dust?" asked Santa Claus. The crowd looked around and eventually to a girl sitting in a wheelchair. "Grace, who got you that doll?" asked Santa Claus. "My brother," Grace responded. "Everyone got presents for themselves, but Tommy got this for me." "And that's why your present did not turn into dust. All of you, except for little Tommy, forgot the true meaning of Christmas," Santa Claus said. "Christmas is about thinking of others and not being selfish." "A stranger made us do it," the banker yelled. "He ruined Christmas for us." Just then, the stranger came out from behind a tree. He unwrapped the scarf from around his head as the crowds gasped in shock. It was Nick Frost, the greatest prankster. "I didn't tell you to do it, did I?" Nick Frost asked with a grin. "You were being greedy and selfish. That's why you took those presents on your own." After this, Nick vanished into thin air. "I think all of you learned a good lesson today," said Santa Claus. "Being selfless and thinking about others gives more meaning to Christmas. We want what is best for the people we care for. The gifts are just another way of showing others that they are important to us, something we should be doing all year. "Sorry, Santa, we'll do better next time," said all the children. Santa continued, "How about you choose to help and to be kind to each other?" Everyone agreed with excitement. Since then, the children in Peppermint Peaks would often help each other throughout the year. When Christmas Eve came yet again, Santa Claus filled the forest with more presents. This time, no one took presents for themselves. Instead, they thought of their loved ones and picked presents for them just like before. It was indeed a very special and memorable Christmas for everyone in Peppermint Peaks, but not because of what they got from the forest. For the children, the relationships they have made from helping one another in the past year was the best present they can ever ask for. The end.